Right, here we are with game 4 of TPJ Control. This hand is close. I mean, it's got the secret pages, which is really good. But, I don't know, Permafrost on turn 2, and then secret pages on turn 3, is that good enough? I think I'll try it. I like the amount of action this hand has, and if I draw a natural sigil, like a normal sigil, then these come into play undepleted, and I can deal with my opponent's threats pretty quickly. Also, it has some cards that are good for staying alive. That's interesting. So my opponent used I wonder what my opponent's on. Could be on the Xenon Killers list. Okay, let's see. I have double Justice. I have double of most things. I'll just get the Shadow Sigil now. Initiate of the Stands. Okay, yeah, I guess this is the Xenon Killers list with Initiate of the Stands, which I'm not such a huge fan of in that list. I can slow it down with Desert Marshal, which is okay, but like, this is going to get swept up in Black Sky Harbinger or Harsh Ruler or something. It's going to get swept up in one of my sweepers. So I think the Desert Marshal will be much better on a Dawnwalker. I don't have to worry about Aegis, so like Healer's pretty good here also. Yeah, I think I'll just play Healer. It will force my opponent to overcommit. It's good against any... Ooh, nothing. Let's push Onward. Visage or Wisdom? I think I'll take Wisdom. Okay, Sandstorm Titan. That's actually really good against what I have right now. Seeing as I cannot get rid of it with Permafrost. Okay, I'm going to draw two... yeah, I'm going to draw 2 cards here. Staff, Vanquish. Perfect. I'll just vanquish the Killering Titan. Okay, the next turn I can play Staff of Stories and Permafrost something. If my opponent Dark returns this Sandstorm Titan, that's problematic. Ooh, that's annoying. An Ard Report Instigator. Okay, so I think I want to get the Harbinger down. Gains me 4 life, which is good. I still have to deal with the 8 power on board. If I draw another Sigil next turn, then I can go Permafrost, Staff, which is pretty good. Oh, it's probably just better to play this guy, the Harbinger. Play the most expensive thing. So this only dies to Death Strike, or big unit with Killer will do it. But Harbinger can be difficult to deal with. I mean, I suppose he could also just attack with his 5/5, that's cool too. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. Friendly Wisp. Dark Return. Okay, so I know what my opponent's plan is. It's going to involve Sandstorm Titan and Friendly Wisp. I can silence the Friendly Wisp, which prevents my opponent from drawing 2 cards. Then... Okay, so if I go Permafrost here, I silence the Wisp. I can Secret Pages for another Sigil. Then I can ambush the Sandstorm Titan with my Marshal, silencing it, allowing me to permafrost it, and then I can play Staff of Stories next turn. And it keeps my Harbinger alive, most importantly. I mean, I lose the Marshal. I'm kind of 2-for-1ing myself here with the Marshal, but I think it's worth it. Okay. It's time to Staff of Stories, and I mean, I need it. I don't have anything else going on in my hand. So obviously the best draw would be Harsh Rule, because well, if you play Harsh Rule, Siraf isn't bad either. Harsh Rule is a good way of keeping your staff alive. Of course, if my opponent kills enough of my units, then I can lose the staff from the Argenport Instigators. No, nothing. I wonder what it is. You could have Annihilates too. Like, this deck is built specifically to make Annihilate not very good. Alright, Silverwing Commander. I suppose that's a target. That's actually bad because that takes 2 armor off. No, I don't know what's in my opponent's hand. They have something. They have to have something. Okay, Amulet. So if you play Amulet and kill something, then you get a beast. Yeah. Okay, that's not too exciting. I'm going to take 2 damage here. They're going to get a 5/5 beast, but that's not that exciting in the board as it stands currently. Ooh, Sword of the Sky King. Unfortunately, I have to throw away my Staff of Stories in order to play the Sword of the Sky King. Don't think that's worth it as long as I have Siraf on the board. I can just start killing my opponent. Warcry. Can just go in with the 8/8. Play another Siraf. Just go in with the 3/5. Like I think this game is getting better for me as time goes on. So that's why I'm not in such a rush. Let's just get the Warcry. I guess actually Warcry 2 doesn't do a whole ton for my deck. I do have a few weapons that benefit from it. Yeah, okay, so we're doing some big attack. Block there, double block there. If there's a blowout incoming, that's kind of okay. Actually, I could just lose my Staff of Stories here. It's not a big deal. My opponent loses a bunch of units. Bar's Favor, yeah, you can finish off Siraf, but I have another one. And I think you're dead on board. Oh, I see. So this is a way to bring back that guy and kill the other Siraf. But I still have lethal in the air. Alright, and it turns out I was able to draw my Warcry card. Alright, so 2-2 with TPJ Control. We're going to play one more game with this, and I'll see you in a bit.